Do you have a wax nutsack? Hey Fragrance family, I'm David and I'm a Fragrance Bro. Of course, your best source for everything fragrance related most of the time. But today I have a review that is not fragrance related. It is on a bag. That is the Nutsac Satchel Pro. Now I thought that because this is Movember, celebrating the awareness of testicular cancer and of course Balls Month on the channel, I'd review something that I thought was kind of tongue-in-cheek, and that is from a brand called Nutsac. So I reached out to them and they generously sent this for review. So today I'm reviewing this guy right here, the Satchel Pro from Nutsac. Now I have a lot of experience with bags, with leather bags and with wax canvas bags, briefcases, almost any type of bag you can see. I've had many of them pass through my hands in different forms and ways because of my connection with the magazine that I write for. So I've had bags that are inexpensive all the way up to hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for these bags. So I wanted to get my eyes and my hands on this to see just how good it was, especially for the money, which we'll get to later. Now let me just say this is not a luxury bag. This is not gonna be one of those bags that you're gonna get and it's gonna impress like the richest people out there. This is a utility bag. It's gonna be a bag that is great for everything you need to carry in your day-to-day routine. But I think that's exactly what Nutsac was aiming for. They weren't going after the luxury market. They were going after the everyday guy or gal who wants a bag that is utilitarian, that does the job, but then is made with high quality products for your price, and it looks good while doing it. Now Nutsac has several bags, a lot of different bags of different sizes. Many of them have a similar theme here, a very almost minimalistic or essentialist type of motif going on, which I really like. I think that really adds a lot of character to the design here. All of their stuff is wax canvas and top grain leather. It's all made in the USA. They have some price transparency that they list on their website, and they're all very affordable prices. Now this one is their most popular offering that they have, and that's the Satchel Pro. It's a little bit bigger than their Satchel, which I think was one of the first bags that they came out with. And they created the Satchel Pro to be a little bit larger to fit a MacBook Pro. So let's go over the bag real quick here. Now of course on the outside there is wax canvas. Wax canvas is just a normal canvas that they use a waxing process that has a lot of great water shedding abilities. I really love wax canvas, especially as an alternative to really expensive leather bags. Now this has some leather where it counts, namely on the bottom and on the strap and on the handle there. And I think that is great for those areas, especially that get a little bit more wear and tear. But if you're looking for something that has a lot of character, that really changes over time, that has some insulative properties, some water shedding abilities, wax canvas is a great alternative to leather, and I really like it. And especially for the price. This price is a lot better than leather is just by itself. It's a simple design, as you can see. It just has a pegged little strap there at the front with a little keeper. You open it up, and one of the things you'll notice right away is that the main flap has magnets, magnet stays, which is brilliant. That is a brilliant design. Of course, you open that up and you see the zipper pouch right away, so you can put some really quick items in there. The main compartment opens up, and you have a lot of space here for this size bag. You have some easy access pocket pouches right there, and then of course you have another zippered pouch on the inside. On the outside you have a really nice stiff grab handle, which is perfect for grabbing it on the go. These bags also come in two different colors. So this one is the brown color motif here. They also come in a black color as well with some brown leather on the outside. And of course it also comes with a detachable shoulder strap as well. The first thing you're going to notice on the outside is this little acorn brand right here, and that's their logo. Now you can get this in two different styles. You can get this as the Nutsac branded logo, which I think most people have, but recently they also made available just the plain Nut logo without the Nutsac name on there. And I think that's pretty cool because they're listening to their audience. A lot of people like the design. They like how easy it is. They like the overall look, but they didn't like how it said Nutsac on there, and they didn't want to get the giggles that they might get from people. They didn't want to show maybe professional clientele that they're having something in there that may have like kind of a sexual connotation. And I don't blame them. Even though I make jokes about it on the video here, I'm in kind of the same boat. I really like the design, but I didn't want to show the name to everybody and say, oh, Nutsac. I didn't want to have that type of conversation. I want the bag to be the main point and not the tongue-in-cheek nature. I was really surprised by how much I really liked this bag because of the size. Because I thought it might be too small, I wore it around a lot and carried it around some, and then I thought, this is the perfect size. because you want a bag to be as small as possible for your needs. Otherwise, it becomes too heavy and cumbersome and you won't want to carry it, which is the opposite of what you need. You need to carry it. Now, like I mentioned before, this is the type of bag that I think is for the everyday person that has a budget. They don't want to spend a lot of money on a luxury bag or briefcase. And because of that, you have to make compromises with your design in order to get something down to a very affordable price. And looking at the bag, I can tell that there are some compromises here in the design, like they use top grain leather instead of full grain leather. I'm sure that the leather is also chrome tanned. These black metal hardware on the outside instead of brass hardware. Zippers are also not brass like they are in really high-end bags, but they are YKK zippers. The strap is probably another place where they saved a little bit of money. It's more utilitarian and very useful. It's not beautiful like found in some luxurious bags, but again, it's the price point here, which I think it still is a great strap. The main component about this bag though is the wax canvas, and the wax canvas is one of the components that they do not skimp on the quality. They actually use a really good high quality wax canvas here, and it shows. Now I was actually gonna shoot some B-roll outside of me wearing the bag on my shoulder, just to show you how big it is, how it looks in comparison to me. I'm 6'1", about 175 pounds, so you can see how it looks on me. But that day it ended up being very rainy. So then, evil genius thoughts that I have, I thought, it's rainy outside, I'm just gonna wear this in the rain. So I loaded it up with some paper towels because I knew paper towels were just gonna soak up water. I loaded it up, put it on the inside, zipped it up, put the pouch over the top, and we just went outside. And then for a while it was sprinkling and it was okay. Then it really started to pour. I also had my wax canvas jacket on, made by Iron and Resin, which I love. It's one of my favorite jackets of all time. So I was familiar with how wax canvas does. It really does well with shedding water. Now, as you can see, it really got wet. It really got wet out there. But then I thought again, you know, people are gonna think that this was not wet enough. They're also gonna think that I faked this. So then I got one better. I put it in the sink. And then I put the water sprayer on top of it and I just doused it. I just doused it as wet as I could get it, thinking that people would say, oh, that's still not wet enough. Okay, then I just turned the faucet on blast. Let's just pour the water faucet completely on the water and douse it as much as possible, thinking that that should probably be enough. That's probably monsoon levels of water attacking the bag. I then open the bag, unzip the pouch, look at the paper towels, and they are completely dry. This bag works. This bag is fantastic. All right, so let's talk about price here. And this is really where it really got me here. For the quality of bag that this is $169. That is really cheap for this type of bag. And like I said, I've played with a lot of different bags of varying quality, all the way up to really expensive, even some really expensive American-made waxed canvas bags. And for $169, this is a steal. It really is a steal. They back this with a lifetime guarantee, so even if you break something on here, they will have you covered here. And if this is not the type of bag that you want, maybe it's too big, maybe it's too small, they have a whole line of bags of various sizes, so they'll definitely have the perfect bag size for you. Maybe one day I'll upgrade and get maybe a bigger bag or a smaller bag to show you guys, but today I just want to end this video saying this is a fantastic bag. Definitely check out Nutsac bags. The Nutsac Satchel Pro is a great deal, a great bargain, a steal of a bargain. Yeah, so really thrilled with them. I'll have a link down below to them, as well as the best place to go find them. Go check them out. Tell them that Dave from Fragrance Bros sent you. I think that would be, they'd get a real thrill out of that. So that's it. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. I'm Dave with the Fragrance Bros. Bye.